They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So BYU's offense will get the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision.
He's loose. Kearney on the Jets. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Let the quarterback get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move.
Touchdown, BYU! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Quick strike touch. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back, get them on the ground quickly.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He's got it.
Crazy.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff.
Oh, baby!
As he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for a loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the...
He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to go up top. Trying to pull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Pass in these tight quarters, if you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding where the end zone is.
That was a terrible red zone position.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Now, in that ethereal realm of BYU quarterbacks like Ty Detmer and Steve Young, Jake Retzlaff has a chance to claim a spot in there, David. 11-2 a season ago, just missed a playoff. If they can get to the CFB, what does it mean for a program like this?
It will be huge. I mean, BYU is a good program, but nobody looks at it as an elite program. So they could perform at that level. And listen, it's going to be Retzlaff. He's that guy. Like, he's scrambling, throwing, making plays. Kind of had a knack for big plays last year. So if he builds on that, watch out.
BYU lines up with a first and goal. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Touchdown, BYU! From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Might as well give it to him again.
Oh, good.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using his legs to buy some time. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Martin. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Let's go! They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs.
Wide open spaces. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. And the Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the tailback. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it.
Touchdown, Cougars. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Then get the field goal.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. The quick out. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the 2nd half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Cougar! He got a step and just dusted the field. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged in the middle, it's Ryan. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot up over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff. Got it set up on the outside.
Oh, no.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
This team defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU!
This guy just had...
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he
hit the wrong button.
For a solid return on the pick.
Oh my
It's a great
goodness.
job by the defense being aware. Oftentimes when the offense is down by their own end zone, they like to throw the ball deep because they're expecting man-to-man coverage. They took the shot. The defense comes away with the interception, and what a beautiful return now, setting his own offense up in great field position.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Finds his man. It's Russell. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Back to throw. It's Retzlaff. He turns that loose down the right side.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. BYU has this offense clicking. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Hagan. Past the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. It's a running room. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs.
42, spot fire.
They'll try the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. This is what you're looking for.